Hey, what's going on, y'all? We're gonna be doing some designs for our we have a little expo coming up Friday, Saturday, at a running race. So we're gonna be doing some designs to display out on that expo Friday and Saturday, for runners. We made up a couple of the designs this past week. So we're gonna get at it and start cutting. But I'm gonna bring y'all along to show y'all. Before we get started, thank y'all so much for taking time out and watching our videos. We appreciate, can't wait to grow in this industry and see all the wonderful things that people do, how they do it, and anything we can do, please let me know. And either our Facebook page or YouTube page, you can comment or contact us. It's Hollingsworth Custom Creations, and our email is hollingsworthcustomcreations@gmail.com. I'll be posting all the ways to get in touch with us in this video on the link. So let's get started. Sorry, y'all. I'll get it straight. There we go. All right, so let's pull up. Here's the couple designs that we made up for runners. First one is this one. Think strong, be strong, finish strong. The second one, kind of like a monogram. You can do monograms, but it's running is a gift. I think it come out pretty good. And a couple other ones. It was this one. If it was easy, everyone would do it. We have a couple other sayings here. Not sure how I'm gonna design them out, but strength grows in the moment when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyways. And the last one is, if it doesn't challenge you, you won't change you. So, and then I made up individual male, female, actual, like monogram style designs. Inside here, you can stick right inside there. You could put your name, whatever you would like, the name of the race, if it's like locally Matanzas 5K or whatever you would like to put in there. You could put initial, you could put your name, you could put your last name, school name, like anything. So, but first we're going to start with, let's print. We can go ahead and do this one. So I'm probably going to make this probably like a 6x8 estimation. Six by 9. Look good on a shirt. Be that one right there. And anytime you do HTV or printing on shirts, it's always in a mirror finish. So what you do there is go up, click on your item, design, go to object, hit mirror, and flip horizontal. There you have it. And let's see here. I may end up printing a couple of these. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's do this one. Let's mirror, flip horizontal. We'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll get these two actually printed out. What I also like to do, I like to put in a weeding box so it's a little bit easier so you're not pulling up a lot of vinyl. I used to go ahead and put a weeding box in because then you could just pull that little bit up and then cut that out and it'd be easy to do it. Same thing with this design. Just like that. And now we're going to go to send. I'm going to have to go get some vinyl. This will be a 12 by 12 sheet. We'll do both of these designs. And we'll send it to the Cameo. I could go ahead and put it into a big cutter. But it's not that many designs. So we'll go ahead and just use the Cameo for that. So we'll go to send, make sure everything is good. We'll go here to material type. I don't know if y'all can see that, but we're gonna select H heat transfer smooth. And that setting seems to always work good for us. So let's go ahead and cut out a piece of black vinyl. Let's set you over here. Sorry for the cable, it's my microphone. So let's grab, good catch. Let's grab some black HTV here. And currently we use the Thermaflex. That seems to do really good for us. And awesome. So I'll go ahead and get this measured out. Measured out and cut. You could do it one or two ways. Sometimes I'll put this into my put this into my big cutter and just measure out 12 inches, which I already got it figured out. You put it in a big cutter and you just arrow down to 13 inches. And then when I cut it, that's right there at 12 inches. So it'll be perfect. Now we need some scissors. That or this. What, 7 plus 12 be 19 inches, which would be about right here. It was about 12 inches, and we'll roll that back up. I'll order Thermaflex. I'll order 15 wide for the bigger. All right, so now we will go. And anytime you do HTV, I don't know if y'all can see this, but there is a shiny side and the dull side. The dull side, shiny side. Shiny side always goes down because the shiny part of it is the actual carrier. Thank goodness for OtterBox. Sorry, y'all. All right. I'll get a... And I'll squeegee it. Make sure it's nice and flat. Just like that. All right. There, let's start up the Cameo. The wonderful Cameo noises. All right. Now we'll go over here and get this cut. And I set it up so it's wirelessly prints. And it says Cameos detected, which is good. We'll go like this. Back to send. It's mirrored. It's good. We got both of them. Let's go ahead and send it to the Cameo. We got cut, heat transfer smooth, so we're good to go. Send as is. It's asking if I want to send mirrored or send as is. I already mirrored it, so I will send as is. Oh, here we go. The infamous Cameo clicks. I'll let y'all watch this. I already printed some American flags. Don't know if y'all can see this. That I always put American flag on the sleeves. This is white, but that's going to be going with our white designs. I got black designs also. Alright, I'm back. And these shirts that we're using now, they're actually just the white A4 100% polyester shirts. And typically white's not a good color for me, but it'll work for a day, maybe. And then the next step will be weeding. She is all done. Unload. So now we're gonna come over here. Some people don't like to take it off the mat, but with HTV, I prefer to take it off the mat. I will set that right there, and we'll start weeding it out. Turn that light away. There we go. All right. Now let's get her weeded. I always like to use a light. To me, it makes it easier to weed. Some people don't care, but I do. All right, how I said I put the weed box around it. I'm about to show y'all. Go like this. Now we'll be able to get the design a little bit easier. And I always to me the HTV is so much easier to weed than other types of vinyl, say for like sign making and stuff, because it's not actual sticky until you heat it up, so it's a little bit easier, in my opinion. All right, now we can cut this out, and I will save the bottom for scraps. And we have that much where typically I'll print my, yep, that's big enough. I could do one, two more black American flags later. That's a good thing. All right, so here is the first one. You know, just put it on the chest. It would be sitting like that. It's gonna be all white shirts. That one's all done, all weeded out. Always hold it up to the light. Make sure I didn't miss anything. But I think we're good to go there. So we'll put that over there for now. And start this second one. If y'all have any questions, how we do things, how we don't do things, suggestions, anything, please holler at us, Hollingsworth Custom Creations at gmail.com or our Facebook page, and obviously this our Hollingsworth Custom Creations YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, just like I like these pages, I'm not going to edit it too much. If you look right here, I pulled up the G, so I'm going to have to reprint this one. But I'll go ahead and get the other one going, but you can see the G actually pulled up. So I'm going to need to reprint this one, but we'll go ahead and get the other one pressed up for y'all. Which I could save these people right here. It'll save a little bit of vinyl. So we'll just get them cut out and then all I have to do is actually just print the numbers out. Oh, numbers, the letters, the saying again, and then I can go ahead and get that up on the shirt. So this is a prime example what I wanted to do with this channel that we're doing is just show people that, hey, everyone screws up, makes mistakes, whatever you want to call it. But you just got to overcome them. Don't get frustrated. Just keep trucking along. And sometimes things happen, which technically I could save this whole saying and just cut out the G, but it'll be a little bit easier if I have the whole saying on there to be able to get everything lined up perfect. All right, there we go. Cut those people out, throw the rest away, and they are ready to go. Now we have them two. So I'll lay those right over here for now. And we'll go ahead and get this one pressed up for y'all. Go ahead and get the heat press started up. Let's see here. Let me get some stuff moved. As you can tell, we got any tumblers here for a little bit, but I'll just do that, keep that all over there, then it'll be out of the way. We're getting a hat press, should be in this week, so I can't wait to start playing around with that. That's gonna be neat. We got tons of different hats. Here's our little stock room there. We got hats there, we have bags, we have shirts, you name it, we'll do it. So while that's heating up, which the setting should be 330 for 15 seconds because it's Thermoflex. You can see that set on 330. Here's the time, 15 seconds. So when that heats up, it'll go for it. But I'll walk around, show y'all a little bit of our setup. We have my desk where we do all the designing. Got a TV up there for live feeds. And this is our Graphtec CE6 6060, which is a 24-inch vinyl cutter. It's the 60 plus. I don't know if y'all could read that there. But that's great because it'll print whatever I want it to print. For smaller orders, we have the Chemio 3, which is great. We started this. I actually bought this for my wife for her birthday last year and a half ago. And we did some things, played around with it, and we kind of took off with it and started going. So that's why we ended up buying the bigger one, because it cuts a little bit faster. But for stuff like this, it's awesome. So we go from our designing station to our cutting station, our vinyl cutters. You can see there's some vinyl holders up there. They're actually plastic bag, like Publix bags. There's actually holders for that, so you could hold it so don't make a mess all over the place. But they have these little holes that you could actually stick them in there. Here's some more vinyl. We got our big rolls of vinyl, transfer tape. Our printers. This is my weeding area, which y'all just seen. Here's my heat press. When our new heat press comes, we're going to put the hat press right here. And I hope it's going to be coming like next couple of days. I'll do a video on that, unboxing it and everything. And a surprise that's coming is we are actually just ordered a sublimation printer. I'm going to try the Epson Workforce 7720 and convert that to be able to do sublimation printing. A little bit cheaper route versus going with a Sawgrass, like a 400, 800. The 800 does a 13 by 19. But total everything would have been probably about $1,600, $1,500. The other one's probably about $1,000. And I ended up doing a conversion kit and everything on the Epson one that hopefully will be here by this weekend. And once I convert it over, we won't even have $300 into it. So since I'm first starting out with the sublimation printing, figure we'll start this way. If it takes off, we'll go ahead and get one of the bigger printers. But the heat press should be getting heated up. Takes a couple of minutes. This heat press is a 5-in-1 press that we bought off Amazon 2 years ago. It does hats, mugs, a little bit of everything. It has all the pieces, which they're under here. That's where I keep everything. But built this workbench a little bit ago, like not even a month ago, so we could have a little bit awesome working area, a little workflow. All right, as soon as the heat press heats up, I'll bring y'all back on and we'll get this pressing. All right, y'all. All right, let's see, that should be good. Actually, let's come over here. We'll do it from this way. All right, we're back. Heat press finally got heated up, and we're gonna go ahead and get her pressed up. First thing you always want to do, which we're gonna do with the black vinyl, we're gonna go ahead and do on a white shirt. This is an A4 shirt, but so we'll go ahead and get this up here. First thing you want to do is always make sure it's centered on the actual heat press, because then you know your design will be centered when you put it up. And then once you get that, I always go by the actual sleeves. You know, how far does it hang down on each side? You can do a finger test. You know, just make sure it's close on there. And once you get it centered up on here, then we can actually do about a 5-second press to get all the moisture and everything out of the shirt before you actual press it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Like that. Press it down a couple seconds. Get all the moisture out. Then we'll go ahead and lay it down and let's get her done. So this is the logo. I always do a 4-finger, 3/4 finger down. Start the top of the design about halfway on the sleeve. So as the sleeve comes down here, I don't know if y'all can see, it's halfway. You know, put it top of it about right here, and then it will set right in this area. And it's always about, you know, 3/4 fingers down from the collar. So we will set this, and then another thing you could do to make sure it's centered is you could crease the top and then peel it back, and it leaves you that line, so then you can line everything up perfect. I do have a logo ruler here. I'll show y'all how to use it. So we have this right here. Make sure everything's centered. So go like this. You lay this down. And then you position this. I don't know if y'all can see, but it starts here and work 1 through 12. Starts here, 1 through 12. So you just gotta make sure it's even on both sides. Same number on both sides. Then you know it's gonna be straight. That's about 17/17, so that right there should be straight or centered on the actual shirt. So what you do is then take this, center that up where you want it, and then you can just slide this away, and you know that design is dead center on the shirt. Not if you pull it back up, but I know where the center line is. All right, the biggest thing is making sure, especially when you have straight lines like this, you actually get it straight. This would actually help quite a bit for me too. There we go. Now I can see. All right, let's press this. So it's with Thermaflex. I usually don't use a deal on top, but it's 330, 15 seconds. I usually don't use this sheet. You can, they tell you should. So other than that, this will be all pressed up. We'll be ready to go. Would be 2 designs, but since I pulled up the G on the other design, kind of can't do that one. So I'll go ahead and pull this, turn this off. And here is our first running design. Here it is. Running is a gift. So it is all look good, all pressed up. The key thing about, I don't know if y'all be able to see this, but the key thing about, let me bring this in. Pressing is whatever you're pressing on, make sure you can see. Like polyester's kind of hard, but I don't know if y'all can see that. But you can see the imprint of the shirt coming through. You can't really see it, but on my end you can. That's how you know you have your right pressure set for your heat press. Because the worst thing you want to do is not have enough pressure and you end up making a shirt and then vinyl don't stick. So make sure you got the right pressure and the right temp settings for the vinyl you're using. Each company will have a different setting, so make sure you get that right, because if not, it's not going to do right for you. It's going to be aggravating. So if y'all have any questions, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Please subscribe, like, and appreciate it taking the time.